Hello, St. Patrick's Day greetings from Malawi to everybody at home. Normally my greetings would be a bit more enthusiastic, but I came down with malaria yesterday, so you'll have to excuse me. And my greetings in particular are towards young people at home in Ireland today who feel stuck, who are stuck studying for exams that may or may not lead to jobs that may or may not exist. I can't imagine your frustration, I can't imagine what it's like, but in the hope that my experience over the last year or so might be of some use to you, and that's why I'm making this video. I took a flight here to Malawi 13 months ago to the day, one-way flight, no job, and I think it's definitely in the top 5 of the best things that I've ever done. And so my suggestion to you, or it's an idea, is to go forth. Go forth, make a plan that doesn't break the rules, and go on an adventure without breaking the rules. In the way that millions of Irish have done before you since the time of St. Patrick. And in my humble opinion, I'm well out of touch with what's happening at home. But I think that you just have to be brave enough to listen out for your calling, and then willing to sacrifice comfort for purpose once you hear it. If you need a reason beyond yourself to go forth, then it's because I believe what it means to be Irish is at stake if you don't. Among the finest Irish people that I've ever had the honour of meeting have been here in Africa, and they include Father Owen O'Donnell from Gweedore, who's been out living and working in villages here in Zomba, not far from here in Malawi, building schools and clinics. Father Frank Taylor from Dublin, who's been doing the same for even longer in Lilongwe. Sister Bridie Hogan from Clonaslee, who since 1981 has been living in southern rural Zambia, in a really, really rural place, where she founded and ran a school for children with special needs. And to my uncle, Father Joseph Joyce, a missionary priest for 53 years, living and working in poor communities in Chile, Pakistan, Peru, in the Philippines. He's been in Pakistan for the last 15 years or so, that's where he is now. Without exception, they invited me into their homes with impeccable Irish hospitality, and all of them taught me wisdoms about how to help people that have been more valuable than those I've received from any other humanitarian, because they live and work in these communities. They've given their lives to it. But without exception, all of these people are now in their 60s, 70s and 80s, and as things stand, there is no one coming through to replace them. And they need to be replaced if your Irish passport and what it means to be Irish is to hold the same value in tomorrow's world. So it's time for the changing of the guard. And this isn't about being religious, not at all, without exception. They've never asked me anything about my faith or religion. They're much more interested in my intent, or they're interested in people's intentions to do good than in the words they've learned by heart. And much more so, it's about being brave. It's about being brave and wanting to make the world a better place for those whose birthright is hardship and illiteracy, while yours is 14 years in one of the world's finest education systems and an Irish passport. So it's, what are you going to do with that knowledge? So don't break the rules. That's what I'm saying, but just don't let the rules break you either. And don't let comfort and security and wealth trap your imagination under a very low ceiling of what your destiny may be. The world is a really big place, and it's still out here waiting to be discovered. I'm also not inviting everybody to Malawi tomorrow, at least not until you're well able to handle a small motorbike and you've figured out the lines between your altruism and your ego. But maybe make a plan that doesn't break the rules. Maybe talk to a missionary, priest or a sister from your parish if they're still around. Make a plan and then get out here, get out there, go be good, Go be Irish, go be your own St. Patrick. Ó Philip Podrick, agus can I rain bohar